Yeah. Hello? Oh wait, there's no more echo. No more echo, right? Hi. Hello. Or- Sure. Something to say though. Okay, so hi everyone. I think you guys didn't hear my earlier intro, but my name is Quentin. Sorry for some technical difficulties in the morning. It's morning production. Our other producer's asleep. He's doing his thing, so we're stuck with here me and Kelvin as your casters and your producing and your host for today, or not today, but for this stream at least. That was an exciting day one day. I'm not gonna lie. There's been pretty exciting streams. But as for now, we're just gonna look at some nice poke and trades, ball lane. Just a little poke. What time are you right now, Kelvin? Like on your stream, on your thing. Okay, so I have to. Okay, there we go. What about now? Oh, what the? No, I'm ahead. So 21, 22, 23, 24. Is that right? Yeah, okay, perfect. So LSR goes in, headbutts the freaking Gabriel backwards. Easy first blood kill by that. Get that Kaisa. So mid lane, it's Lucian versus Garen. I don't expect seeing much in here in the mid game. It's just gonna be Lucian poking out Garen and Garen sustaining it back because Garen's a really good like just sit back healing. Top lane though, Gragas versus Ornn. Dude, we don't even know. We don't even want to watch top lane. It's two tanks noodle fighting. Bro, it's a pretty I wouldn't say meta, but it's a strong mid laner to go against melee champs. But Garen's into a range champ this game, so we'll see how that plays out. Early game, Lucian's gonna hard bully Garen. It's just how the matchup works. But as we were talking, one duel, Fiddlesticks will be ganking the bot lane, going in, just walking in. But looks like it will be a turn on to that Fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks goes drop down to Kai'Sa. Kai'Sa gets the double buffs. Kai'Sa dropping very low, but gets finished off by Bobby 345 Pro. Gets headbutted away by Alistar. But Tristana will end up finishing this, maybe. Hello, Tristana. Yep, Tristana will end up finishing this kill. Okay, you gonna finish the kill? Yeah, I should be dead here. Yep. He pops right there. Oh, what a cancel by Gragas. Cancels that Ornn E. Not that quick reflex. Kind of cracked. But yeah, it will be one duel Fiddlesticks. Buff transfer over to their ally ADC. Gets those double buffs, which quite a bit against that Kaisa. With the early kill, early first blood. But Kaisa comes back with a Noom Quiver, and Tristana just shoves this wave with Rel. Gonna plan on the backing here. Yep, they do. Our audio's gone, I think. Right? Okay, never mind. I think they can't hear you, Kelvin. They can't hear Kelvin. Oh shit. Well, guys, you couldn't hear Kelvin. Kelvin was speaking, by the way. Can I hear you? Can you guys hear Kelvin? Say something, Kelvin. No, they cannot hear you. Okay, well, looks like I'll be solo casting as for now. solo casting for now. Yeah, I mean, bot lane, Rel Tristana, Kite Ali, two very aggressive laners. Very aggressive bot lane. Lilia jungle though, and Fiddlesticks with Predator. Haven't seen that in well, we see Lilia a lot in higher tier pro play and just challenger level and stuff like that. Due to Lilia being just crazy champ. When it got released, it wasn't that good, but like she got slept on early in the beginning, but now just brought back a little bit back into brought back a lot into the meta after some pro players started picking them up. Fiddlesticks, on the other hand, haven't seen that much in general, especially opting without Predator. Don't usually see that often. But yeah, we'll see how that works. Top lane looking like we'll fight. Ornn gets that double brittle stacks, the one more brittle stack, but this might be a skill onto that Ornn. Lilia is there to help. Lilia flash W's onto that Ornn, smacks him in the face. Even though Ornn tries to flash out, but it's just a death flash. Ornn drops down to that Gragas after all, but Fiddlesticks coming in, Predators into that, fears that Kai'Sa away. That Kai'Sa looks like he'll drop mighty low, but trades 1-for-1. Alistar kills that Rel, but ADC dying, which means he'll lose a little bit of tempo, and Balin will just shove that wave in while Ali has the back roads. He might get dove. Finishes off that by Kai'Sa now getting targeted by the Fiddlesticks. That Predator working extremely well, Predating in, fearing, and just easy kills. Fiddlesticks, Lilia. So as for now, it's looking like an even game in the mid lane, but as expected, Lucian is eating Garen in the farming industry. 64-47, up about 15 CS. Gonna be 20 CS, but Lucian has to respect that Garen though. Once he gets that Stride Breaker, he's just gonna Stride Breaker, get in there, drift in there, Q, drift, E, ulti, ignite, auto. Will kill that Lucian, but we'll see what Lucian goes for though. If Lucian goes for a Gale Force, Garen should never be able to catch up to Lucian ever. But if if Lucian goes for that Kraken Slayer, there's a chance that Garen could solo kill that Lucian with his flash and ignite Stride Breaker. As for bot lane, Rel going for an engage, hex flashes, misses everything. Alistar goes in, tanks the 2 turret shots, just telling Rel that I'm still here, bro. Like, doesn't want Rel to do whatever he wants. Garen chases that Lucian. To see, this is what we're gonna see happen. Garen's gonna Q onto that Lucian with Stride Breaker and just gonna silence Lucian and just E around him and do some fat damage. But that's not until they get their first item. As for now, Lucian's just gonna bully Garen like he's been the entire game. Range versus melee matchup, that's how it's gonna go. That's why Garen goes for that play to still capture the game. Top lane wise, just Ornn versus Gragas. It's a wet noodle fight. We're not gonna see much action. Lilia drops that E into that ball, gets that bowling ball into that Fiddlesticks. Ulties Fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks goes night night, goes to sleep. CY at. This Lilia is really just kind of running through the jungle with no respect due to bot lane having prio. Alistar and Kai'Sa is always having prio, so it's just run through whatever he wants. Leo looking like he wants to gank mid, but just gonna hover around the mid to bot side, looking for any potential picks. While top lane is looking like a smackdown right here. As kind of expected though, because early game, Lilia did go up there and give the kill to Gragas, and Gragas is a pretty good pick into Ornn early game. Until Ornn gets his 2 power spike, he's gonna go in right now due to Fiddlesticks being here. Gonna only proc 1 brittle. Looks like he's got to work on that brittle combo real quick. There's only proc 1, but Lilia is gonna repeat ganking that mid lane. Might have to flash here. Yep, drowsy goes to sleep, and Garen flashes out to safety. Fiddlesticks will run into the bush, face check into three people. Alistar is here. Looks like Garen will fall down too. What a good Alistar roam. We saw some good Alistar plays yesterday on our last game from Castle. And as for this Alistar, going crazy too. 2, 1, and 3. 5 out of 7 KB. Really doing work around the map too. Supporting his laners. Their bot... okay. CIK's bot lane is not respecting the the priority that they've gotten. So Tristana will have to flash out there. Wills will drop down to the got stunned up by Ali, but W flash. Tristana, very mobile ADC. Just gonna get out of there into safety after burning one flash. Kaisa does burn a heal because they were gonna turn on Kaisa. So overall, just 1-for-1 charge. Fiddlesticks goes in. Lilius smites the dragon, but Fiddlestick gets that ulti off. Sucks. Stop. Watch. They will not be able to finish off Fiddlesticks. So there will be a 0-for-2 trade for CIK Gaming here. Red side, although giving away their first 2 drags, does manage back to pick up two kills and get that shutdown off of Alistar into the pockets of Fiddlesticks. That would be a pretty good win condition with that Fiddlesticks. That Fiddlesticks ulti plus Predator over on a wall and hitting him like a 3-man fear, 4-man fear with that all that damage is a pretty strong win condition. As same thing, Ornn, Fiddlesticks, Rel is not something you want to mess with. Rel ulting everybody into a group and then Fiddlesticks ulting around on top. But Garen, though, looking a little caught out. Alistar WQs 2 people, will stun up that Rel, but Rel does end up getting out with her W. Lilia hits that a bowling ball onto 2 people of CIK Gaming. ASX really, Hex Flash over Alistar. Alistar will take that kill, snatches for himself. The cow is going on a rampage. WQ, Hex Flash, whatever the shenanigans is, he's really doing work around the map right now. So is this Lilia, though. Look at that 0-1 and 6 out of 9 kill participation there. The Rift Herald will end up dropping down to ASX, and ASX will grab that Herald and looking to put in the top lane, maybe dropping that turret down. Ornn gonna ult just to say, get off my turret. I don't want you guys to do anything sketchy. And we'll just overall, a Rift Herald gonna drop over for ASX, Astral 6. And 2 kills over to Lucian. And that fight right there is gonna give another kill to Alistar. Tristana jumps in. This might be the death of Lucian here. That ulti, drops down to Ignite. Oh my god, what was that damage? Tristana E double proc plus Garen ulti Ignite ends up finishing Lucian. Lucian still has flash available. He's probably confused. He's like, what the hell was that? He didn't flash away from anything. He thought he was gonna live, but Tristana E and stuff like that was just way too strong. I don't know, man. Garen, just being Garen. I wouldn't say I hate playing against that champion in the top lane because there's a few counters to Garen, but the mid lane in the assassins or against AD mids, I guess Garen could be a pretty good pick. But Garen is easily counterable, yeah. So that's a pretty dangerous pick here, picking off mid lane with that Garen. So we'll see how everything else plays out. But as for now, Garen is still down 10 CS. Lucian has his Kraken Slayer. So as I said before, without that Gale Force, once that Garen gets that Strikebreaker, Q, Strikebreaker, E, Auto Ignite, ulti will actually end up one-shotting that Lucian because he does not have Gale Force to run. Kraken Slayer gonna make him do a lot more damage to the triple tanks they have on CIK Gaming, but it's gonna lose out on that little bit of mobility for Gale Force. See, now without Gale Force, Garen can just go up, Q Auto Ignite, but if Garen doesn't burst Lucian will kill Garen with that Kraken Slayer because that bonus damage ain't a joke. Right now, there's not much going on. It's just 1 tap, 2 tap, 3 tap, just moving around. 1 sec. I think I muted my leak sound. Okay, there we go. There's actually nothing to do. There's nothing going on much right now. Dragon's gonna spawn in less than a minute. Is gonna put drag soul point for A6 if they get it. So CIK does not want to give drag soul over this early into the game at 16 minutes. If they give that drag soul, they will be in a very bad spot. Fiddlesticks though, looking for a mid pick, ulting into nothing because Lucian smelled that out. Maybe he was on a ward. Apparently not, but Lucian knew something was happening, so got out of there with his E just dashing out. Not Garen. Ornn just smacking away on the turret like he is, but up actually some farm. Oh, Garen Q flash ignite. Oh, ulti's okay. Garen? I mean, I guess Garen thought he would do a lot more damage than he think he would. Q flash, E auto ultis Lucian, but drops him to less than half a health, but does not end up finishing him. Maybe they did that just for priority around the dragon. 3 people actually backed on A6, so that'll just be a free dragon for that will go over to CIK Gaming. Lucian, pew. He shoots a dragon. Not gonna do much though. Gonna make Rel drop to a very low health, but end up will not finishing anybody. Will not be able to steal a drag. Top lane, just a wet noodle fight between 2 tanks. Gragas versus Ornn. I smack you, you smack me. Let's all smack. Like there's nothing much going on. Ornn's gonna go for that Sunfire Aegis as Gragas is opting for that Frostfire Gauntlet, which is a really good item overall. All the tank items are actually pretty good this meta after they buffed pretty much everything. Turbo Chem Tank, Frostfire, and they nerfed a little bit of Sunfire, so there's more leeway in building tank items now. But as I said, Garen gonna back with about 1,500 gold, so might be able to get that Stridebreaker when he gets back into the base. Yep, does pick up that Stridebreaker. Ornn, just a trade going on in the early game. Oh, Ornn flash actually uses his flash and then ultis into Gragas, but you don't want to do that. Gragas uses ulti, but can kill Ornn with 1 EWQ along with that Grassling and dying, doing massive damage. That mid tower is looking mighty low. As I said before, Garen Q Stridebreaker, E auto, not even gonna auto. You hear the Predator Fiddlestick. Scarecrow's really coming at you at the speed of light with that Predator. He might be we hear some danger pings because he does see that Alistar and Lilia is roaming down, so Lucian does get out to safety. But as I told you before, with that Stridebreaker in hand, Garen can kill that Lucian pretty easily. Be able to stick on that Lucian. So the first tower will end up mid lane will be the first tower given over to A6, and they will also take top tier 1 as CIK Gaming will trade back bot tier 1. Kaisa, like in a difficult situation here, gonna disrespecting everything. Had no support, had no jungle, had no laners besides a Gragas TP, but Gragas was like, nah, you're dead, bro. I'm not gonna help you. You enter. Like that Kaisa should not have stayed there. That Rel is a very strong dive heavy champion. Along with Tristana can W in and then we'll get the kill W out. It was not a good choice here. Tristana though, what the? I mean, okay, so Tristana did do a lot of damage there. If Tristana didn't W nothing, that definitely would have been a kill on Lilia. If that Tristana W right on top of Lilia would have hit that slow and definitely killed Lilia, even though Lilia had flash. Looking like a Rift Arrow fight here. Ornn's gonna ulti Gragas, and Gragas will drop down to that Garen. Daring yells the Masya and then finishes that kill. Lucian over here, auto pew. Oh, what the? Alistar flashes to Narnia. I don't know what he's flashing for, but Rel's back on his mount. East flashes, stuns that Lucian, but does not matter. Lucian gets that 1 kill, gets the 2 kill. What did I say? Kraken Slayer Lucian gonna do a lot of damage. It's gonna get a quadra kill for the Lucian, and suddenly CIK Gaming is down now 3.5k gold and a Herald. It was looking very nice for CIK Gaming there until whatever they were doing, I don't know what happened. But Alistar definitely, that almost hit. That pulverized into the ground, almost hit Tristana. If that canceled Tristana there, by the way, that Herald might be able to get inhib here. But Tristana W's out to safety as a mobile little Yordle she is. W's out into the safety. Gets her. What the? Oh, so that was just a Fiddlesticks clone. Lilia gonna run through that jungle because they have priority everything. They're gonna try to take everything away, all the resources away from CIK Gaming. Oh, gonna give over the blue buff to Kaisa. Maybe that Lilia might have been better, but who knows? Kaisa's pretty good with blue buffs too. Lilia still wants more. He's not gonna run. Like he really wants that grub, but his team's pinging him off. He's like, no, stop it, bro. Please get me out of here. But Lilia's like, nah, bro. I want the grub, man. That's like 75 gold plus some HP. Is it 75? 115, 75 gold. They really want that grub, but his team ends up pinging him off. If we look at the scoreboard all around, Lucian 6-1 with Essence Reaver, Kraken Slayer, gonna be a very strong. You have to kill that guy. You have Ornn, Fiddle. CIK Gaming does have a lot of engage tools though to cash out Lucian, and Lucian without Gale Force means that he's very viable to picks. Getting because anything can kill, anything can really catch up to Lucian. A Garen Q Strikebreaker, a Tristana jump, a Rel jump, Ornn ulti, but this. You know who's getting caught up? This Garen. Face checking the bush, having no disrespect, gonna face check into 5 people. So this Mountain Drag will go down, go over to ASX. CIK Gaming will not. Maybe Ornn can steal this? Nope. They'll just stall out the damage a little bit. Ornn will not steal this this dragon, but now you shouldn't have went for that steal because you are looking a little dead. He's a god in he's a master craftsman, but he's dead. So he ain't crafting jack. As the blue team grabs the dragon, grabs 2 kills, and moving over to the Baron. The Baron won't be. I mean, they will. CIK Gaming will contest Baron. It's not a very smart choice here. As okay, Rel, what are you doing? Not a very smart choice here. As Ornn is dead. Yeah, this Fiddle is gonna just get popped over, dropped down. Tristana W's into 4 people. Okay, so Tristana W's into 4 people. Their Garen just alt F4s, leaves the game. He's like, FF, bro. I'm done with this crap. You guys suck. So Garen alt F4s. Yeah, so it looks like somebody's mental tilted. Somebody's mentality is GG well played, bro. So Garen alt F4s. You're not even gonna call a pause. So I think it was intentional. Yeah, they're not gonna call a CIK will not call a pause here. It might have been an intentional alt F4. Because we do see that this Garen is sitting in base. And from chat, we know that he quit the game. 17-8. CIK Gaming is down close to 10k gold, but down 8k gold at the moment. Soon gonna be 9k with that. Soon to be 10k with the Baron that ASX has, but it could be more than just 10k. By the way, could be the base. As Garen goes in, alt F4s. His mental just went boom boom. That's all I can say. RD4K. I actually had a crazy performance on Garen last game, but this game, not doing so hot. Bullied by Lucian in the mid lane, Kraken Slayer, Essence Reaver. Just too crazy. Too much damage for this Garen to handle. Garen is down 2 levels, down 20 CS. Like, what he's gonna do besides alt F4, you know? We can clearly tell that his mental's not very strong though. Tilted as hell. So, I mean, his team's not going to call a pause, so I guess it's a coordinated alt F4. It wasn't like a DC, so, I mean, well, I don't know what to say. This Fiddle 6 is farming Raptors. Well, blue team is going to grab everything in the base. This top lane is Ornn versus Gragas. Still sitting in top lane tier 2 as, oh. Okay, so I guess it's not okay. Now we're gonna call a pause because CIK Gaming really has the bad Wi-Fi. Doesn't even realize they're mid DC'd. As you can see, chat, they didn't realize they're mid DC'd, and now they're calling a pause because they just realized. They were like, "Why is this guy sitting in the fountain doing nothing?" But now they're gonna call a pause because they're mid disconnected. the Garen disconnected. So it wasn't an intentional DC. It was I guess accidental CIK. This really shows why they're named CIK with that CIK Wi-Fi. My goodness, it's some brain lags and game lags. This Wi-Fi lag is really transferring over to the brain with Garen having that disconnecting, and then 3 minutes later the team realizing. Really a little slow on that Ethernet and a little slow on the reaction timing, but it's all good. Huh? Bobby 345 has unpaused the game. Looks like uh well, Garen did not reconnect, and Bobby 345 Co is just gonna unpause the game, even though nothing reconnected, so nothing really happened. Orn is gonna ult because he's scared he's gonna dove. What a cancel by Alistar. Did not cancel, but he tried. It's just two tanks killing Orn. They do not care. The turret's doing negative damage, probably healing that Alistar and that Gragas, honestly. That probably did like 50 damage per turret shot. As blue team will just run top lane down as they have cracked open the base. Bottom GM is gone. Fiddlesticks will ult in, hit 5 people, end up killing the Gragas, but nothing else will happen. Bobby 345 Pro on that Tristana falls down to that Lucian. Lucian goes pew 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 pew. Ulties down that Tris Diners. And looks like it will be GG across the board. This game will be an FF from the red team. And let's congratulate ASX for winning this game.